wanted to kind of talk about the concept of optics, man. And what I mean by optics is essentially the difference between doing something for you because you want to do that thing and that thing brings you joy or it brings you some sense of fulfillment versus doing something for the camera, so to speak. So doing something for attention, doing something so, other folks or other people that you either fuck with or don't fuck with can look at you at some type of way and say, and give you those type of, that stamp of approval, so to speak. And, just the difference between doing stuff because you want to and doing stuff because other people think you should be doing something. And I think it's a really dangerous, slippery slope that a lot of people fall victim to. We live in this age of like social media, right? So we almost feel the pressure to conform and align with what society, what media, what our friends are telling us what we ought to be doing with our time and our money and our attention, right? I want to talk about a story I had, a realization I had a couple of years ago, a paradigm shift I had where I was really able to understand the difference between optics and my reality, right? There's used to be this girl I used to fuck with way back when, and I would never say we were really like dating, so to speak. We weren't in like a relationship, but it was this like back and forth dynamic where I felt like I had to do certain things because she would like it, or she would look my way a certain type of way and give me the validation I felt like I needed. And it reached a point where, I felt like that relationship wasn't really providing me with any value. This girl didn't really give me nothing that I really needed or was looking for. But for the sake of like the cameras, like I said, I felt almost pressured to show other people that I was with this girl and that I was on this type of timing with this girl, until I realized, like I said, I had a paradigm shift in my mind. Really started to question and say, like, what am I getting out of this? Like, this is like stupid. This is like silly, because even though you're doing shit for the cameras, what you guys need to understand is that like you're not getting anything. You're not getting any rewards or value or any type of things thrown your way for wasting your time and energy on people that don't or wouldn't give that to you, right? So what does this mean for like 2025, and how you should take your life these next couple of weeks going into this new year, right? Don't worry about the optics, right? You might have friends that you party with, or people that might look at you a certain way because you decided to use your time on like investing in your skills, right? If you're in school and you want to spend a couple extra hours at home studying or reading a book or listening to music to get your mind right, to get your brain right, to invest in your skills, right? Because ultimately, the person that you are tomorrow is the person that you are today. And the person that you're setting yourself up for tomorrow is going to be the person that put in that preparation today. You're the one that's going to have to reap the benefits or the detriments of that decision. Not your friends, not your mom, not your dad, not Pookie, the girl you're talking to, not any of these people, right? So 5 years from now, you need to take a look at, if you had to look into your crystal ball, right? And see where you're at in 5 years. Would you be impressed? Would you be excited? Would you feel proud of the person that you are in 5 years, right? And if the answer to that is no, then you need to look at that man in the mirror. It's my favorite quotable, my favorite expression is, what is the man in the mirror, right? Because the man in the mirror is really the person that you are when you step past all the optics and the glamour and the expectations and what people are telling you who you are, or the yes men in your ear on they think what's best for you. You need to take a look at the man in the mirror and be objective about the preparations you're making for your future self right here. If the person right here doesn't match up to this person right here, then you still have work to do, man. Right? There's still stuff for you to do. There's still stuff for you to reflect on. And all this to say, right, there's optics, there's perception, then there's reality, right? Don't worry about what your friends are saying about you. Don't worry about what social media or Instagram, what other people are doing on these channels and these outlets. And you feeling like you need to measure up to these people who, you don't know their situation. They're probably fucking around behind the scenes. They want to make themselves look like they're on top of their shit. For all you know, they could be fucking addicted to drugs behind the scene. They could be college fucking dropouts. They could have fucking STDs. You don't know any of these things behind the scenes. So I want you to really be reflective of who you want to be. And then these next couple of weeks, really take time to build these good habits that are going to set yourself up for success down the line, right? Read a book every day. You look at my bookshelf right here. I got a bunch of books that I need to crack open, right? Go on a run. Go on a 2-mile run every day. Notice how your brain feels after you run that mile, right? And compare that to how your brain feels when you drink 2 shots of alcohol or drink a tall boy, right? There's a noticeable difference between building good habits and building bad habits, right? And the more good habits that you build, the closer to reality that you're going to feel when you look at that man in the mirror every morning. You're not going to feel shame. You're not going to feel embarrassment. You're not going to feel disappointment. That image of you that you look into every morning is going to start to feel more and more accurate, to the point that you're going to start to believe that you are the person that you're looking at every day. The person that's right here is going to be the person that's right here, right? So chew on that for a couple days. If you guys have any thoughts or any recommendations or anything you think I should add or that I could have added to that, definitely let me know. We'd love to hear your guys' opinion, and talk soon. Bye.